Yeah, she's my bubblegum princess. She's my bubblegum princess. Saturday night's got a bubblegum princess. Bubblegum princess. Bubblegum princess. What the fuck? I never thought it would happen, but look where I'm at now. I never thought it would happen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Darkside King, and before we get into today's video, I want to thank Saturdaynite for letting me use a song called Bubblegum Princess for today's intro. If you want to listen to it and other songs, I'll leave the link to his SoundCloud in the description. Now, if you read the title, we will be using both Maxed RAYLEIGH and Law, and in my opinion, are both great units on the battlefield. But before we look into the battles, let's look at the party setup first. So as you can see, we have a full row of greens and a full row of reds, as well as 2 blues. And the reasoning for that was because Luffy and Wano Zoro would give me the New World character type effect, which increases damage to enemies you are weak against by 15%, as well as reduce critical damage received by 30% when your strength is less than 50. I was really trying to push it to level 600, but it is what it is. Okay, so as you can see, this is my maxed Silver's RAYLEIGH. We can look at his metal set right now. I went for a really strange setup, but it's all for the sake of his perfect dodge ability. His first metal is a Carpenter metal, which performing a perfect dodge boosts crit by 80%, which goes really good with his boost attack. When an area around your enemy's treasure boosts the cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 13%, which is for pushing. And the Jet Rocket metal, when your team has less treasure secured, boosts the cooldown reduction speed of 1 by 13%. And here's my max Trafalgar Law, and the metal set, of course, has a lot of boost 1 and 2 cooldown reductions, as well as a lot of other tags that are really good. You have the increased damage when you're in an enemy's treasure, increased damage when you're in a treasure where your allies are not in, and the final Jet Rocket metal, which boosts your skill 1 by 13% when you're losing, basically. Okay, so here's the first gameplay of today. Arlong Park stage. I went with Law first because he's a runner. My idea was to go for mid treasure, not the C and D, but B flag, and try to defend against Kinemon and Roger. Dodging Zoro's skill 2. And right here, I was thinking about capturing while Odin was distracting the Zoro and Luffy. Countered, just like I predicted. So here, I tried dodging to get a perfect dodge from Luffy's skill 1, but I guess it didn't register, and then I got the perfect dodge off of Kinemon's skill 2. Now right here, obviously I was getting overwhelmed, and apparently Magellan just came out the cut, and then I perfect dodged Zoro's skill 1, but then quickly got overwhelmed. Man, I wish I had a Zoro. I would clap, but that's for another day. So if you don't know, RAYLEIGH has a perfect dodge ability. So when incoming damage, like if you dodge it, you get a teleport, stun, and get an attack boost off of just that. And right there, I just showed you how to use it properly. Freaking Luffy hit me in the mouth when he fell. As you can see, I'm not that great at the game because I aim and miss. I chase Zoro to see if I can KO him, and out the cut, 2 whole characters, Shanks, Roger, both EXs just come out the cut, and as soon as I come to chase Shanks, out of nowhere, another Shanks comes from behind. Pause on that. So now, I'm kind of annoyed, and I want to see what I could do with Law. I'm going to go straight to mid, because I see it's being captured. And strangely, Shanks doesn't dodge, so I use my skill 1. Just running around him. And then he uses his skill 1, so then I use my skill 2 to counter. and then I see Lucci and Zoro, and I'm kind of terrified, so I perfect dodge, and I still get hit in the mouth. I see Zoro, I'm eyeballing him, trying to protect, and then I see the plate of food, so I get the health, use my skill 1, just keep my distance because Zoro's kind of dangerous. I'm so focused on Zoro, and then he perfect dodges, which ruins my focus, and then Kinemon comes out the cut, does his counter. I'm trying to run away, doesn't work, but being down saves me from the skill 2 from Zoro. My counter recharge, I use it, and my skill 1 takes out Zoro. Now, Kinemon is still up, so now I have to fight this man's. Auto lock doesn't help, but then it does, so it's very confusing. Got the perfect dodge, and then he died off of my skill 1 effect. And then I see the Marco, so I take the speed boost away from him. I'm gonna chase him because he's chasing Chopper. I'm gonna use my skill 1 against him, just because there's 4 seconds left. Get murked, and then the game's over. Now, we didn't get MVP, but 7.3k score is pretty decent in my opinion. Okay, so now for our last match of the day, we'll be on the Dressrosa map. I really don't know what it's called, but it's in Dressrosa, so that's what I'm gonna call it. I see they have 4 runners, especially Odin, so my plan is to go to the right and capture the first flag before they do. So I'm basically gonna stay on the right and focus on mid flag to see if there's any like action going on, see if my teammates die or anything like that. And immediately, as I say that, there's a whole bunch of action going on. I see 3 Luffys, one of them is using their skill 1. So I try to use my counter and it works because there's a whole bunch of people just throwing punches. I use my skill 1 to catch the Luffy lacking, and I did. Help this Law capture that flag and check my surroundings before I try to capture this flag. See? Big ass fish getting in my way. So now I'm looking at the enemy spawn to see if anyone's going to stop me from capturing a flag, which they don't. I see Blackbeard and I'm going to make my way over there. I see Lucci, use my skill 1. It doesn't hit him, but it does hit the Luffy behind him. Trying to trick Blackbeard into hitting me, doesn't work. Perfect dodge, Luffy skill 1. Gonna back off from Blackbeard a bit. I see a Lucci. I thought he was using his skill 1, but he was just dodging, and then he caught me lacking. But see, this is where he messes up, because he was gonna capture that flag, but the fish gets in his way, so I use my skill 1 to end his life. Now I go back to mid, try to capture flag. I didn't see the Sniper King, so I dodge a bit, but I still capture flag. I see a Snake Man, so I'm going to go right in front of him to counter his skill 2. And I thought he was going to push to my flag, but he just stayed in place using his skill 1, which was a mistake because I can perfect dodge. But I wasn't paying attention and got hit by Odin. And then Snake Man comes in clutch with the skill 2. I realize the other flag is low, so I'm going to go defend. But then Odin uses his skill to capture mid flag, crossing my ankles like it's crisscross applesauce kindergarten morning. So then I spot the ace trying to capture but get delayed by Odin. Use my skill 1. And I'm like, okay, well he took that, maybe I can take mid flag. So then I use my counter, saves my ass. Then out of nowhere, someone hits the ace that's using his skill 1, burning me, and I'm about to die. So I tell him guard treasure while I come back. Okay, so I'm coming in with RAYLEIGH with only 30 seconds left, and that got me kind of nervous, so got a little sloppy with him. I waste my dodge because I thought Blackbeard was going to use his skill 1. I see the Sniper King, so I aim and I miss, and then I use my skill 1 for Blackbeard. I had a feeling he was going to use his skill 1 there, so he hits me in the mouth. And then I see Ace's skill 2, so I think perfect dodge, but it doesn't connect. This was a good game overall. I got MVP with 7.4k score, which keep in mind was the same score I got for the last match I showed you guys earlier. And that about wraps up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this. Hopefully you guys had fun too. Please like and subscribe and comment what your favorite part was, or comment what characters you'd like to see next, because I will keep making videos. Keep in mind though, I am free to play, so some requested characters might not be maxed out, but I'll do my best. Until then, I'm out.